Boy meets girl, no, cute girl meets cute girl and falls in love. Mainly popular in the shojo genre, romance and relationships between girls have been getting more mainstream attention, and series filled with adorable and clumsy first love follow the sweet and sassy in their cuteness, drama, and misunderstandings, starting new friendships, discovering more in old ones, and realizing who they are and who they want to be and be with. Also called Love to Triangle, this Yuri anime and manga series was first serialized in 2014 and until 2020. The anime first premiered in 2018. Tachibana-kun to Triangle follows the story of Hanabi Nitsuno as she returns home for the first time in 6 years. As she starts high school, she also moves into the dormitory of Tachibana-kun, which is a female-only dormitory. Hanabi quickly becomes the center of attention and is surrounded by a cast of other female students. This anime is a short series, and each episode is only about 3 minutes long, so it's also easy to watch in one sitting. If you haven't already heard of this anime, be prepared for a bittersweet tale of unrequited love. Scum's Wish follows the story of Mugiwayu and Hanabi Yasureoko, who, on the surface, appear to be the perfect high school couple. However, they are, in fact, in love with other people and are only dating each other to fill the void of their unreturned love. Hanabi Yasureoko is actually in love with her childhood friend, who also happened to be her homeroom teacher. While this isn't exactly a Yuri anime, Hanabi does experience encounters that fit into the genre. Ready for parallel worlds and urban legend monsters? Other Side Picnic is full of them, and also a cast of college-age women who find themselves attracted to one another. The story opens with Sarao Kamikashi, who accidentally discovers a door to the other side. Before almost dying at the hand of a strange monster, Sarao is rescued by Toriko Nishina, a young skilled woman who is looking for her lost friend. As the pair work together to help others and defeat more monsters, they find their relationship having a much larger impact than anticipated. Yuma Okazaki and Hateru Mizushina have been friends all the way up to high school. They even go on double dates with their boyfriends Takeda and Fujiwara. Their lives are picture perfect until Hateru kisses Yuma. Now Yuma doesn't know what to do. Hateru says she wants to help her practice, but Yuma doesn't want to hurt Takeda. So starts Yuma and Hateru's secret relationship behind their boyfriends' backs. What could go wrong? What other secrets are there? Kihiko has always been in love with Aya Saito, that's just a fact. She loves everything about her. Her beautiful blonde hair, big blue eyes, and sweet and gentle voice. It's in high school when the two of them start to tiptoe the line of friends to lovers and make lasting memories before school's end. But things are a bit more complicated for them when Kihiko tells Aya that she has psychic powers. At first, they have fun playing with her, but Kihiko learns more about her powers. She begins to learn that Aya is hiding a dark secret that could destroy their relationship and friendship. 16-year-old Jairu Yuzuhara is not thrilled when her mom gets remarried and transfers her to a new school, but is excited to make new friends and making progress in her love life. The one thing she wasn't anticipating was the uptight school and student council president Mei, and her no-sense attitude with Yuzu and her free-spirit fashion choices. What's worse? Mei is Yuzu's new stepsister. Great. Yuzu tries to be friendly to her new sister until she forces Yuzu to the ground and kisses her. High schooler Miss Yuzu Moritani has always suffered from social anxiety and can't bring herself to even talk to her classmates and others who want to talk to her and get to know her better. Miss Yuzu has been able to escape her anxiety by using her ability to freeze time for exactly 3 minutes. Everything changes for Miss Yuzu when she discovers that a girl named Haruka Murakami is unaffected by her abilities and becomes Miss Yuzu's first real friend that will stay by her side and push her out of her comfort zone and experience the life she's missed out on. Despite their names, 16-year-old Yuchiyo Inugami and Suzu Nekoyama are polar opposites. Inugami is an energetic and fun-loving cat person, while Nekoyama is a total shy and moody dog person. It's their opposite names and personalities that make them the best of friends. Their dynamic changes quickly when Inugami's classmate Mikan Nezu has the two of them join her biology club. Inugami and Nezu quickly get along, but Nekoyama and Nezu soon start a game of cat and mouse. 13 girls have just transferred to Class Black of the elite private girls Miyaju Academy. One of them is 15-year-old Takaku Azuma, and the whole class are assassins, except for Haru Ichinas, the girl the class is tasked with assassinating. If they kill Haru, any wish they desire will be granted. If they fail, they will be expelled. Simple as that. At least, it would have been if Takaku hadn't befriended the naive yet sweet Haru and vowed to protect the pigtailed girl from the rest of her assassin classmates. One day while biking home from work, a young woman gets caught up in a horrific rainstorm and finds a goddess whose shrine is being torn down due to construction. The woman saves the goddess and brings her back to her home. The two become quick friends and develop a deep relationship, but with the construction destroying her shrine, will the goddess be able to live through it? Will the young woman be able to let her go if she does? 16-year-old Hazumu Asaragi finally plucks up the courage to confess his love to his close friend and classmate Yasunaka Maizumi, who swiftly rejects him. Feeling depressed, Hazumu climbs up a mountain where he is accidentally killed by an alien spaceship, as one often does. The alien is able to bring Hazumu back to life, but mistakenly brings him back as a girl. After Hazumu is able to return to school, she is met with Yusuna, who suddenly confesses her love to Hazumu. Her new life as a girl is able to get a whole lot more confusing and complicating. Thanks, alien creature. 17-year-old Kanade and Yukino Sakurai are twin sisters who have always been extremely close. They even moved out together when they started high school. Their dynamic begins to change when first-year Sakuya Kamiyama starts hanging out with Yukino. Kanade thinks they're dating and tries to give the two some space. Yukino reveals that Sakuya has been stalking Kanade and trying to get personal information from Yukino. Will Sakuya's obsession tear the twins apart or bringing them closer together than ever before? 16-year-old Himeko Kurosagawa is a shy but pure-hearted girl, and Chikane Himemiya has always been beautiful and assertive. Despite this, they are connected by a special bond. They are the reincarnation of the solar and lunar Maikos. They love each other no matter what, and nothing can break them apart. On their shared birthday, Himeko and Chikane are attacked by an unknown evil, and their priestess powers are finally unlocked, and they have to work together to defeat the evil that threatens their lives much closer to home than they realize. Not to be confused with Kanamiuo, this series follows 13-year-old Kana Nakamachi. Kana ends up in an empty house after her grandmother's passing, but is worried that she can't pay to stay. Without a home or money, Kana finds the Fushin Gazette, a newspaper delivery business that gives her a roof over her head if she agrees to work for them. Kana agrees and has to get used to working hours, dogs who are not a fan of her mailman job, and a delivery rival. Luckily, Kana has the support of a unique group of coworkers at Fushin Gazette that keeps her on her toes and her hands full. Yu Sonoda and Haruka Takayama have been best friends since middle school and are excited to start high school together. They end up in the same class with their seats being on opposite sides of the classroom. The cherry on top. Misato West High School is closing in third years, making them the last first years. It's fine, their friendship will endure. But as Yu starts to make more friends, Haruka starts feeling jealous and fears she's losing her best friend. Yu tells Haruka that she feels the same fears, and the two share an intimate kiss, secreting a special bond between the two of them, and change their friendship forever. Kanako Miyumi is, despite finding love just like her parents, but is terrified of boys. She ends up transferring to all-girls Ain no Kasaki Catholic School, in search of the love of her life. Instead, she meets Maria Shidu, her new roommate, who threatens to tell everyone about Kanako's sinful intentions. Soon Kanako discovers a secret that will keep Maria silent. She is actually a cross-dressing boy. Now, the two are bonded by shared secrets that could bring them closer than they first thought. But will it turn into love? Once upon a time, bear humanoids and humans lived side by side with one another in peace and harmony until a meteor shower fell to Earth and made the bears turn violent and developed a taste for human flesh. So, for obvious reasons, humans built the Wall of Severance to protect themselves from the new man-devouring bears. Two bears named Ginkgo Yorishiro and Lula Yurigasaki managed to sneak past the Wall of Severance and enroll at Arishigeoka, where they disguised themselves as humans. It's there they meet lovers Kariha Tsubaki and Sumika Izumino, where a unique friendship blooms. But Kariha has a secret. She hates bears. 15-year-old Sumika Murasame is in love with her best friend, Ashio Kazama. But since Ashio only likes cute and small girls, Sumika can't bring herself to confess due to her being tall and athletic. One day, Sumika and Ashio get to know a couple in class, Tomo Hachikusa and Miyako Tima, and get roped into hope to start a girls' club. Soon, Sumika gets caught up in a cross-dressing model, a shy classmate with a deep love for doujinshi, and a Yuri author that takes her away from Ashio, or so she thinks. 15-year-old Akari Amano has always heard rumors about a living doll with a human soul who lives in the middle of the forest. Curious to find this strange girl, Akari begins to explore the forest and ends up lost. She is saved by the rumored girl, a vampire named Sophie Twilight, who has no desire to suck Akari's blood. She purchases her blood online. Akari decides to move in with Sophie, and thus begins the start of a beautiful friendship and new life together. Being best friends since elementary school, the sweet and cheerful Akira Akudera and the shy and anxious Fumi Manjaum are separated when Fumi is forced to move away with her family. Years later, they are reunited when Fumi moves back home. Despite getting to see each other again, they're going to different high schools, and it becomes clear that their friendship is not the same as they used to be. Although Akira wants to be like they used to, Fumi realizes that she needs to figure out who she is and who she wants to be, especially when she starts to develop a crush on popular girl Yasuko Sugimoto. By chance, 15-year-old Sakura Adachi and Higetsu Shimamura skip class and meet in the gym. They begin spending time together, enjoying each other's company, and end up becoming great friends. At first, they just see each other as platonic friends, but new feelings rise to the surface as they become closer. It becomes clear that they aren't just platonic friends. Their friendship starts to deepen. Neither girl knows what to do or how to explore the boundaries of their friendship. Will Adachi and Shimamura grow closer than friends, become something more, or will this new bond tear them further apart? 5 years ago, Shinobu Amiya left Japan to live in England, where she, despite the language barrier, becomes close friends with another girl named Alice Cartlett. Now, back in Japan, Shinobu gets a letter from Alice saying that she is coming to Japan to live with her. Alice moves in and enrolls at Shinobu's high school, along with her friend from England named Karen Kujo. Along with her friends Yako Inakam and Ayako Michi, Shinobu and Alice become better friends and learn about each other's cultures. Nagisa Aoi is the new transfer student to one of 3 elite schools, St. Mayater's Girls' Academy, and quickly finds herself lost on her first day. She finds herself in front of a mysterious girl who is so beautiful that Nagisa collapses and ends up in the nurse's office. She is greeted by her roommate, Tamao Suzumi, who is here to help Nagisa around the campus and her school schedule. Most importantly, Tamao tells Nagisa about the top student in all 3 schools, the Atoil. It turns out it's the beautiful girl Nagisa met before, Shizuma Hanazono, and, somehow, she has taken an interest in Nagisa. When the bashful and shy Yumi Fukazawa enrolled at Tokyo's Catholic school, Lillian Girls' Academy, she didn't expect to be noticed by anyone, let alone the most popular and beautiful girl in school, Sachiko Ogasawara. Yumi is beyond flustered when Sachiko says she wants to take Yumi under her wing and guide her through her high school life. Rumors quickly spread about the two of them, and Yumi struggles to be the center of attention alongside Sachiko, who doesn't even bat an eye. Yumi can't survive high school and anything with Sachiko by her side. In Simulacrum, every person is born female, and, at age 17, each holds a special ceremony where they chose their gender. To protect their peace, maiden priestesses become pairs and are able to synchronize with each other through a kiss, and can gain the ability to pilot ancient ships known as Simmon. Air is a new Simmon pilot who possesses a unique flying ability. She serves as one of the replacements for pilots lost in a vicious battle. She wants to be partnered up with Nevril, who's lost her love as the pair that Air is replacing. Despite the pains of the past, Air and Nevril will have to work through them all if they're going to work together to protect their home. Mai Takeha is an ordinary high schooler who transfers to high-status Fuuku Academy that hides many mysteries. Getting to Fuuku Academy, Mai ends up being bound to a child, a part-spirit paramechanical creature that can be summoned by girls who possess the high mark. Apparently, Mai is one of those girls. One of 12 actually, and they must use their abilities to power everyone from orphans, monstrous beasts with similar powers of Haim's children. With the orphan threat more powerful and aggressive than ever, Mai joins the other Haims in the fight to protect the ones they love. But as more enemies are revealed and the dark secret of their fate is Haim, each member will have to decide what they fight for and why it matters. Yuzu is a fox girl with a cheerful spirit excited to start her first job at Konohanate, an inn with a hot springs. Although she has no experience, her enthusiastic energy makes up for her clumsy mistakes. The customers and coworkers can't help but notice the unique charm she brings to Konohanate. She begins to make quick friends with the foxes and beings around her, who teaches her the tricks of the trade about her job and the world around her. Because she's a full year younger than her best friends, 13-year-old Akari Akaza Final gets into middle school and reunites with Yui Funami and Kayako Toshinu. Akari learns that Yui and Kayako started the amusement club during their first year and occupy the empty team club's room. To check up with her friends, Akari joins their club and is quickly followed by one of her classmates, Shinatsu Yoshikawa. Just a club of girls laughing, entertaining, and fawning over each other, and Akari's there too. Yutina Tenju is the mysterious transfer student to Dotori Academy who shows up with a ring bearing the mark of the rose. All eyes are on the new girl with long pink hair who dreams of becoming a prince one day, despite being a girl. Yutina doesn't care about any of the murmurs. Her eyes are on Anthe Himemiya, the rose bride she is competing for in the school's duel tournament. With the power to revolutionize the world to the victor, the only threat to Yutina is Tauga Kiryu, her childhood friend who knows all about her past and knowledge about the strange ring she wears. Kokona is a normal middle school girl who lives with her grandmother, who lives day to day without a clear goal in sight. But that okay, a weird girl with crazy orange hair named Paprika shows up and whisks Kokona off to the world of pure illusion. Coco ends up in an alternate dimension with Paprika, who is looking for crystal shards. Jumping from world to world, Kokona and Paprika gain the ability to transform into magical girls to fight the world's creatures and a rival organization again. Working together, they will form bonds and feelings that will overcome anything, even Paprika's secret connection to pure illusion and Kokona. 17-year-old Yui Yamada falls in love and begins dating her school's track star Tomoka Case, despite being both girls. Tomoka is an energetic tomboy with tons of friends, and Yui is a timid girly girl who enjoys gardening. Although they have completely different personalities and social lives, they care for and support each other more than anything, as they enjoy the excitement and youth of first love. 16-year-old Nanako Misanu enrolls at Saren Academy, an all-girl known for its influential status. Nanako is even more excited when she's invited to join the sorority, a select group of the whole school's talent, wealth, and beauty. Everyone dreams of being one of them, so when Nanako is chosen as their newest member, she is welcomed to the darker side of school full of drama, deception, and obsession. At the misery of her resentful classmate, Ayu Misaki, Nanako holds on to hope through letters to her former teacher, Takeiko Henmi, who she used to call Ani-sama, Big Brother. It's through these letters and her dearest friend, Rei Asaka, Nanako tries to survive the harsh world of nasty rumors, complicated social status, and cruel school bullying. Yu Koito has always dreamed of her own shoujo manga moment. That romantic picture-perfect moment where someone declares their love to her. That magical moment that comes right out of a fairy tale. But when the moment finally happens, when her classmate from junior high confesses his love to her, she feels nothing. Now in high school, Yu is discouraged and hollow when it comes to her feelings on love. She knows what it means to fall in love, but has never experienced it herself. It's then that Yu crosses paths with Tauko Nanami, the perfect student council president. Yu accidentally overhears Tauko politely reject a love confession. Then, wanting advice on love, Yu approaches the student council president, only surprised by Tauko's sudden confession to her. Thanks for watching, and I hope this video was helpful.